Chris Mills with surfstrengthcoach.com, and today I want to show you one of the phase 2 workouts from Surf Training Success. And so phase 2, you're really starting to develop more strength because you've already gotten stable and mobile and flexible from phase 1. So this one we're going to start hammering in some strength but continuing to improve mobility. So for those of you that have Surf Training Success, you're good. This is going to be a tutorial, show you some more specifics and some details. And for those of you that don't, check out surftrainingsuccess.com. But also, this is a great circuit for you to use. So this is just one circuit out of one program from phase 2. Front squats, Renegade Rows, and wall scapular lower trap activations. So starting with front squats. I'm going to show most of them with the barbell. You can also use kettlebells or you can use a dumbbell. I'll start with the dumbbell. The thing with front squats, the way it loads your body is a bit more beneficial for surfers. So you're really developing some thoracic extensor strength, so keeping that upright posture, but you're still working on this squat pattern that's essential. Think of all the movements here in surfing, squatting. So some common errors is people front squat like that. That's not what we want. This posture doesn't translate into surfing well. So you tall chest, drive the hips back. So I'm not driving the knees forward, I'm driving the hips back and then up. This is how you can load it with a dumbbell. Kettlebells, 2 across, tight, don't break the wrists backwards, strong tight wrists, keep them in. I'll do a few from the front and a couple from the side. Again, chest stays tall, shoulders packed, squat. So you're developing strength. And so refer to the tempos in your program template from the Surf Training Success to see the tempos you're using, because that will change from week to week. That's kettlebell, barbell. I prefer this method. Other people kind of hold it with their fingers under the bar. I don't like that, it's uncomfortable for me. So right across, right in front of the neck, right across the shoulders. Again, tall, push the hips back, stay upright, finish tall. I'm not finished all the way here. I'm not finished sticking my butt out, tall and strong. When I come down, I don't squat so low that I'm tucking under. We want to keep a proper low back position, down, tight. One more from the front. Get those knees out, hip mobility. You should be working on all the performance mobility drills and all the soft tissue recovery sequence out of the training program too, to keep the hips mobile. And now we'll go into Renegade Rows. Renegade Rows, lots of core strength, upper shoulder girdle, upper body stability. I'll show you a few with body weight. For some of you just getting started, you may need to use a body weight, and then we'll progress into the weights. The biggest thing, imagine I'm in a push-up position. You don't want to be shifting the hips from side to side, okay? That's breaking the chain of strength, essentially. And you also want a proper setup. So I'm not dropping the head, I'm not dropping the torso. Everything's in line. The wider the feet, the more stable. So this could be pretty tough for some of you. See, my hips are shifting a bit. So I'll widen up just a little, get tight, up. Nothing's moving, nothing's shifting, I'm not dropping the head. And then we just progress it with some weights. These are 10 kilos. And again, you got to refer to the program for the reps for the week. Getting tight. Breathe in, exhale. Notice the hips aren't going side to side. This is one of those movements where it's really quality over quantity, meaning don't try to be a tough ass and use 15 kilo weights if you can't do it properly. Pick a weight that you can get perfect reps. So again, front squats, strength, leg development, upper body development. Renegade Rows, core strength, upper girdle, shoulders girdle stability. and now we'll go into some lower trap activations. So low trap activations, a big problem with surfers, especially guys that sit at desks a lot, is the upper body comes out of alignment. And one important muscle to really help the way the scapula moves, and so you don't get impingement issues and rotator cuff tears, is the lower trap. It's this muscle that runs right up and down here. And so torso is tight against the wall. I'm not standing against the wall with this big back arch. People that are limited in this range of motion will arch the back. That's not doing it right. So you need to stay tight. Elbows start in this T position. Externally rotate up. Not all of you will be able to get your forearms to the wall. If you can't, you need to go back to all the lacrosse ball work and the mobility work from Recovery Secrets and open up all this tissue. Go through the good pec stretches, the mobility drills, open all this stuff up. Externally rotate. Again, I'm not arching the back. Tight here. Press up into a Y. You're going to feel this right through here. So imagine I come up, push up. This portion right in here, that's that low trap helping to pull the scapula into what we call upward rotation. And so it makes room for your humeral head, this arm, to do that paddling range of motion. So from here, externally, up, hold, 1, 2, down, up, 1, 2. It's a good circuit. Strength, core work, stability, mobility. Phase 2, surftrainingsuccess.com. Again, if you haven't gotten that product, check it out, or at least use this circuit. Start integrating the way you use it in your workouts. So surfstrengthcoach.com, check it out. Surftrainingsuccess.com, good stuff. Use it. Surf. That's it. Peace.